Hey guys, it's Tanisha from Mommy and Me back with another video. So as promised, I am going to be talking about the Abeka curriculum and pretty much why I have chosen that thus far for our main curriculum in our homeschool. So I'm gonna just jump right in because I do have like quite a lot of bullet points that I do want to share with you guys of why I chose it. So I don't want to take up too much time in the introduction. The first main thing was that it is based upon a biblical foundation. I really wanted to find a Bible-based curriculum, and Abeka has like literally checked all my boxes when it comes to that. They do have a Bible curriculum, but throughout their entire curriculum, I mean the reading, the writing, the skills, the math, everything, they have incorporated biblical foundations into it, and I love it. I really love that. And it's something I really wanted for my child. They do have various styles. So you have books, you have video access, you can do digital. And I think they even have a Becca Academy for those who kind of want to do like dual enrollments, where it's like, you have some school online and then of course you go to school for some, but they have options. It's not just straight textbook. That's all they sell is textbooks. Like you have options as far as the styles for your child. Um, I like the flexible options besides the different styles. They have it where you can pick certain texts or you can like kind of create your own kit of how you want it to. You don't necessarily have to buy this entire kit for first grade. If you kind of just want to pick like one of the portions for the math section and one of the portions for the reading section that you might want, you can do that. You have that option. So I really like that because it gives you the freedom and you don't feel like you have to sit here buying the whole kits and wasting money when you only want specific products. So you can do that. The lesson plans, oh my goodness. I am definitely going to do a video literally walking you guys through Abeka's lesson plans. They are so detailed. I mean, anybody can do it. Like literally anybody can do it. A lot of people and a lot of homeschool moms, the ones that I've spoken to too, even people that want to homeschool but they're scared of it, it's always because, well, I don't know how to teach. I'm not a teacher. Well, how would I know what to do? How would I know what to teach them? How would I know how to teach them it? Abeka takes all of that fear away. They give you detailed lesson plans. Every single lesson, they tell you the page, they tell you what to do, they tell you what to say, they tell you the possible child responses, they give you alternative methods, they tell you everything. I mean, you can read the book verbatim and be perfectly fine. You don't have to know nothing of what's going on. That book is like super thick and it helps you so much. Lesson by lesson, it never fails. And I appreciate it so much because sometimes you do kind of think, okay, what am I supposed to do like to get this concept across? And they sit here and they tell you all these things of what you can potentially do. So I really like that about that. They make it easy. I feel like homeschooling is easy because I have Abeka and their lesson plans. Um, the books, I mean, the textbooks, they're very visually stimulating. Like the pictures are bright and the colors, and it's just so like not necessarily realistic pictures, but the vibrant colors, it keeps it like it's not bland. I have seen, I can't remember which one, but I have seen certain curriculum where it's just like boring, literally boring. It's like, how, if I'm an adult and I can't keep focus on this, how is a child going to? But this, it keeps it fun, and I really like that. Now of course I don't know how things are going to progress as far as when she gets older, but right now as we're doing I think we're doing the K5 curriculum. Yeah, it's been awesome. And when we did K4, same thing, it just got better. um what else do I have here? The visual aids. There is, so sometimes they do it by kits. Like if you want to do, say your child's in first grade and you want to do the grade one child kit, there's also the parent child kit. And you don't have to, it's not mandatory, but with the parent child kit comes literally a plethora of visual aids. of a whole bunch of different things you can use to add on to the homeschooling and they'll give you the same thing in a lesson plan, how to use it. They'll come with a lesson plan for each visual aid so you know how to use it, what to say, when to use it, how to incorporate it. I mean, it's step by step guide. It is just great. Love it, love it, love it. The material, reusable. So you have a choice between getting bounded and unbounded. I always get unbounded because I am a like, number one, I'm gonna make copies. That's it. Because for me, it's like if I give it to you and you happen to like either mess it up or you don't understand the concept and you've already went through the page, it's like that's it. I don't have it again. So I keep the original and I make copies. So if I do need to go over the concept again, then I can recopy the paper and give you the activity again. And we can do the activities like as much as you like. So that's why I do it. But you have that option. You don't just have to get all of the books bounded together and boom, that's it. So I've been doing the unbounded option for these past 2 curriculum sets and it's been working fine for me. So I'm gonna keep them. Like I only have one child now, but I definitely want more, and I'm gonna save all of this for when they come because curriculum is not cheap, and if I can have them reusable, then why not? Why not? Um, like I said in the last video as well. So I believe Becca started around. I think they started up in 1972. It is 2023, guys. I mean, and Abeka is still pushing. As I said, I used it when I was in school, like preschool. So you know that their method is working because if not, they would have been out of business already. It's like it's really I really really like this curriculum. I really do, and because I've went through it through school, it makes me want to use it even more. And I realized why they used it in school because I went to private school like for elementary, like preschool, elementary, and then I kind of transferred into like public school afterwards. So a lot of private schools they use this curriculum and I can see why they use it. It's just awesome. It's really just awesome. I like that they also use a spiral approach, and what that means is that they build from simple to complex. And with them doing that, it's like you don't just jump from one place to another. They gradually introduce things, and they make sure you get those simple complex concepts before adding on the bigger ones. And I see that transition. I've seen it in the K4 and I'm seeing it in the K5, and it helps because it also helps the child to add on. I mean, it's just beautiful. It really is. They incorporate all learning styles. You don't just have, okay, you're gonna sit down and do paper, like sit down and do an activity. You have visual, you have auditory, you have kinetic. Like they make sure that they hit all those different learning styles in one. So if you have a child that might be a visual learner but then one is a goodness, I'm not talking right, kinesthetic learner, like you still have activities for both throughout the book. Like, and I thought that was just like so thoughtful because I mean, sometimes curriculums, especially ones for schools, they can really like try to put everybody in one bucket. And I can say this because I was a teacher before I was a nurse. And this is one of the reasons why I left teaching, because of the fact that this whole one cap fit all, it doesn't work like that. And trying to teach all these kids this one thing, this one way, is it's impossible. Like literally it is, because everyone has different learning styles. So having a curriculum where you're incorporating all those learning styles, I mean, wow, like that's awesome. um Cross subject integration. So what that means is they will pull concepts from one subject and make sure they spread it over the other subjects. And I thought this was also so thoughtful. What that does is reinforce. So if, say, we're learning about the letter D in one subject, they're going to bring concepts that's focusing on D in the others, whether it's math, whether it's writing, whether it's stories, whether it's whatever it is. They're going to find a way to incorporate that. Even if they just put a picture or they put like a writing of the letter D on the page or whatever, so that the child is seeing it as they progress through each subject. And with that, they're reinforcing it. And I just thought that was just like so thoughtful. Like, you know, certain stuff you just don't sit and think like, wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. We should definitely do that. It's like that. The last thing that I would say is very important, and I know a lot of people look into it, of course, is the cost. Let's just be real. Homeschool curriculum costs. There is some that you might get away with that's like a little cheaper, especially those individuals that create their own curriculum and kind of sell it on their website or things like that. But the actual like hardcore curriculum, like textbook wise, that's been out for ages, they cost. But how I see it is, if we, let's just say a curriculum for your grade one costs like $1,000. You break that up into 12 months. How much are you really paying? What I like about Abeka is that they are payment plans. So, like for my daughter's K4 program, I didn't just get the curriculum, I got like a whole bunch of supplemental material. I got a lot of books because I really, 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 really love Abeka's reading program. I mean, I showed you guys the video and all about reading. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But there's a video that I made about the K4 readers, and the way they progressed through it, just the way they formulated this reading program. It's just, I really, really, really love it. So for me, with her K4 material, I went and got like all these different readers, and of course that like bumped up the price. But with that, I was able to get on a payment plan. It was because of how my cost was. I mean, it was like $80 a month or something, and that's like my internet bill. So for me paying that for my child and knowing that I'm going to be able to keep this curriculum and she's going to be able to use these books for the next couple years, I found it to be a great investment, like honestly. And it wasn't like you're paying it year round or something. You just paid until you paid off your balance. So for me, it was like maybe like 5 6 months or something. But I appreciated the fact that they had a payment plan. Like they realized, and they ship you the material. Like they ship you the material, you get on the payment plan. So I appreciate that with them because it's just showing that they understand. There's a lot of people out there that want to homeschool but can't financially afford to sit here and fork up like $1,000 or $1,200 in one setting for the materials that are needed. You know, even if it's $500 or $600, some people just can't afford that. So having a payment plan to allow you to sit here and say, okay, now I can teach my child, and at a smaller affordable fee I can pay this monthly while I still have access to teach my child. I mean, that's just, it's really thoughtful once again. So I didn't want to make this video ridiculously long. It's already over my 10-minute marker that I set for myself. I apologize, guys. Sometimes I just talk too much. But these are the reasons why I chose Abeka. And as I said, the next videos that are going to be coming on for the next few weeks is really going to be me going through that Abeka curriculum for K4, K5, the ones we did with 2s and 3s, their Bible curriculum, just really getting in depth with that. So you guys can kind of have a sneak peek of if that's something you want to use for your kids, as well as the parent materials and the visual aids as well. So everything I have as far as Abeka goes, you will be able to have a sneak peek inside view. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, share your favorite curriculum with me. Whatever you're using for your child, whatever it's like, oh my god, I love this, share it with me, please, because I would love to know. I would love to know so I can go check it out. You know, let's help each other. Let's share with each other. I love to hear from you guys. So anyways, I've already made this video way too long. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.